Henry, just what can you kind of tell us about what you guys have been working on in the run game this week? Obviously, last week they kind of shut you down. How do you kind of work back into running the ball successfully?
Uh, Coach Smith hop on the details every day. We have to keep progressing in that. So mainly just the details and the key points and where we need to be, where our eyes need to be, and just make the plays go.
Was that lacking against Auburn, or was it more just the plays weren't there for you guys to run on the RPOs?
Just lack of focus. We wasn't really locked in into it as we should be. You have to be content with it, and it's something we do.
Lot of talk about fourth downs this year and this past week with it maybe not going as well. I'm curious just from your guys' perspective. You guys have normally been really good. What do you think was different this week? Why wasn't it quite as successful?
Uh, just uh, like we make the offense go. The basketball make the offense go, and like just like I said, just like details and how we need to like read our keys and stuff like that. Really, so I don't really know none of that.
You brought up lack of focus. What causes that when you're going into a huge football game like last weekend at Auburn? And how do you combat that this week with a non-conference opponent?
I feel like the home field advantage that plays a big part in it. The stadium, uh, everybody here was just everywhere, and we just have to keep moving forward and work.
A lot of injuries on the offensive side of the ball. In the running back room, are you guys putting any extra on your guys' shoulders?
Yeah, that's the main thing. Coach was talking about this week. Uh, it's gonna be in our hands this week. We just gotta prepare really well and go execute.
Hey, Henry, I'm not asking you to give away game plan or anything, but in the preseason, you and Jerry both talked a lot about working in the slot some. We haven't seen that really at all this season. Is that something that you guys are still working on, or is that something?
Yeah, we're still working on it. We're still stuff coach wants to put in, and just have to whatever he calls, we just have to make it go.
I'm sure you've watched and broke down Liberty film at this point of the week. Um, what are the similarities with Liberty in terms of an SEC opponent? What are the differences?
I would say they backers. They finesse. They pretty good linebackers. They fill gaps, and we just have to make them wrong with our details.
You brought up Jerry, and just when you have a teammate who's kind of struggling like he is, do you say anything to Jerry on to try and help get him back on track, or do you just kind of trust that he'll find it?
Yeah, we trust each other. We have that bond in the room that we all come together and come as one, and we all just talk shop and see what we can get better at.
Hey, just curious, a player's perspective on offense. When Matt went down and had to leave the game Saturday night, what was going through y'all's head out there?
We just had to. We had Luke coming in. We just had to knowing we had to just go cause with a very young quarterback, it's very hard. So for us as backs, we had to make things go and make everybody right. So just had to keep moving forward and ready for what this game holds.